Wait. Yep. Wait on. Yep. Keep this in.
End of the first over. Mumbai triumph are now none for 7. Change of bowling. The captain is going with pace.
Up. Bowler. Wait there.
Quick onto that in the infield.
Sharma shakes their head. He was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it.
Yep, yep.
Really raced between the wickets after it was clipped away nicely behind square.
Yep.
Well placed. Should get a single.
Wait.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Up.
Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be 4.
Well, that was a really solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
We've seen good control and spin from this bowler. Looking forward to seeing what they can do here.
Yep.
Right in the slot, right where they like it. The ball races to the boundary.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary.
Yep.
Times it nicely.
Well, the delivery was poor. Still needed to be put away, though. And what a lovely shot to find the boundary.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball, and it'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond.
Wait on.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
A little late on that. No runs scored.
Wait on. Waiting.
Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the 3rd dot ball.
Nice shot.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
That's the over. The Indians are none for 29. Wood from the south end.
Yep.
Thick edge. A wonderful delivery to get the edge. You've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again. Straight to the fielder.
Wait on. Waiting.
Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the 3rd dot.
Yep.
They'll push hard, should get back for 2.
Bowler.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Yep.
Got their head right in line with the ball. A beautiful strike there, down the ground.
7 runs added there. The Indians are none for 36.
Yep.
Doesn't beat the infield. Comfortable single if they take it.
Not a smart decision, you feel, not to run there. Mustn't have a lot of faith in their partner, if you ask me.
Yep.
Nicely played.
Just a little bit of room given. The power was immense. That has flown over the boundary.
A boundary off the last ball. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate?
Waiting.
No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely, just too early on the shot. Couldn't find a gap.
Wait. Yep.
Couldn't get it through the field.
Did well just to get it down towards 3rd for some runs.
Waiting.
A little late on that. No run scored.
Over. The Indians are none for 43.
Yep.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
That was a solid shot. Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably deserved more from it.
Wait on. Bowler.
No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely. Just too early on the shot and couldn't find the gap.
That's gone all the way, right out of the middle.
Those runs bring up the 50 partnership.
A really good 50 partnership. These two are looking strong and it's going to take something special to break it up. No interest in that one from the batter. Wood will be wanting to hone in on a better line and length to make them play next time.
Wait there.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Not a great delivery. Got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary. That's a great dive. Needed a big stretch to prevent any runs.
Yup.
Massive edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot.
Yep.
Great timing, right off the meat of the bat.
Good batting, lovely timing. Hardly even lent on it. Was always headed for the boundary.
A brilliant over for the batting side. Not so for the bowlers. The captain now has 3 more fielders to work with outside the circle.
Yep.
Flew away with pace. Brilliant timing.
That was timed very, very well. Great shot, driven down the ground and flew over the boundary.
Waiting.
Just threw the shot too early.
Yep.
They'll get at least 1.
Keeper, keeper.
Just a little bit wide, well picked up. And let the ball do all the work really, just to nudge it down towards third.
Wait there.
End of the over. 7 runs coming from it. The Indians are none for 64.
Yep.
Huge edge.
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary.
Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting. Lovely timing. Will this one go to the fence?
That was clever. Just had to wait on it to make sure of it.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
Yep.
There'll be runs here. Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs.
Waiting.
Big appeal.
The first wicket is down, back to the pavilion, and disappointment is etched on their face. Can't believe they got out like that.
Green is new to the crease. They'll be keen to field bat on ball early on.
Waiting.
Timing just a little early on that occasion.
Wait on. Yep.
There's a run here, surely.
Turning down runs that are that safe isn't intelligent play in my book. They should be rotating the strike.
Yep.
Very sweet off the bat and 4 all the way.
And that brings up the half-century for this batsman.
That shot brings up the half century. Beautiful batting display. Very solid. I think this could be just the start. A counter-attacking 50 this. Cashed in on the loose deliveries time and again.
Thought it got past them, but a fantastic dive to cut it off.
Wait on. Yep.
That's right off the meat of the bat.
It was driven. Driven very well, I might add.
Now on 1 for 81.
The right armour is coming on to bowl from the south end. Khan, the pace bowler, coming into the attack.
That's a great take. Needed a big stretch to prevent any runs.
Green, ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps.
You can understand why on that line they thought it was safe to let it straight through to the keeper.
A change to the complexion of this match. Got to get the new batter coming forward early, encouraging them to drive and really attack the stumps. Massive chance.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Waiting.
Well, they lose the second wicket. It's a long way back to the sheds. And you can tell they're not happy with that dismissal.
Difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to set themselves up before facing their first ball.
Waiting.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Wait. Yep.
Great shot. At least one on offer. There'll be one run here for them.
That gets things going. Just nice to get settled, start to get your first runs.
Wait. Yes.
End of the over. 7 off it. The Indians are 2 for 88. Going with spin now.
Captain is going with the spinner.
Yep.
Right off the middle of the bat.
Found the gap with ease. Wasn't the worst ball you'll see, but it still raced to the rope.
It can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes you just got to accept it and move on.
Wait.
Quick onto that in the infield.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
Yes.
That's great fielding. That ball was flying. Drives and misses everything.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
Yep.
Nice shot. Runs possible.
Really raced between the wickets after it was clipped away nicely behind square.
End of the over. 6 off it. The Indians are 2 for 94. Beaten on the drive.
Oh, didn't get the feet moving. Played down the wrong line. Threw the hands at it. Got nothing on the ball.
Yep.
Nicely played. Perfect timing.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key.
Yep.
Into the gap. Nice shot.
Well, there was a bit of width on offer, and it was full too. Nice shot.
Shots are certainly being played at the moment. Some good batting mixed in with a little bit of good fortune. That's 2 boundaries in 2 balls.
Wait there.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Waiting. Yep.
Nine runs added there. The Indians are 2 for 103.
Yep.
Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be 4.
Avoided the fielders, 1 bounce and 4. Fantastic shot.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball, and it'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond.
A bit of a change-up in the field now.
Yeah, that's it.
Time that perfectly. A couple on offer here. Couldn't get it through the field.
Short and wide, did well to get some bat on that.
Yep.
Massive edge, misses everyone, and that's racing away.
Didn't time it at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
A wonderful delivery to get the edge. You've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again.
Wait on.
No runs on that occasion, got into position nicely, just too early on the shot. Couldn't find a gap.
Wait.
Straight to the fielder. End of the over, 10 runs coming from it. The Indians are 2 for 113. Khan from the south end.
Had to pull off the big dive to save some certain runs. Did it very well, did the keeper.
Yes.
Saw that early. No one's catching that. Great shot.
That ball was just an invitation that was accepted by return of post. Khan will be disappointed with that delivery.
Tried for something a bit different the last ball. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket.
Yes.
Good shot. It's found the gap.
The fielder could only pick that up off the boundary rope. Punched that away through the covers with exquisite timing.
It's been a great over so far. 2 boundaries from it. Runs coming very easily.
Wait. Yep. Bowler's end.
Exquisitely down the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Wait.
Doesn't beat the infield.
Yes.
Great shot, but it's not going to beat the fielder.
Good return there, back from the deep. Surprised they didn't go for a third. Would have been a very simple run. Going with a more defensive field.
Yep.
They'll get at least 1. Playing all their shots in that over. A very expensive over.
For 127.
Yes.
right out of the middle.
Went downtown and did it very well.
They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. The first step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually come.
Yes.
There'll be runs here.
Yep.
They'll push hard, should get back for 2.
Good return there, back from the deep. Built some momentum for the team with this 50 partnership. Their team will be hoping now it can contribute to a very strong total. Well, the end of an entertaining performance with the bat. Certainly a good wicket to get. The runs were really starting to flow.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come in after the fall of a wicket.
Yep, yep.
Well placed, should get a single.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
Yep.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
Decisive running might have gotten them too. You look at that and I'd say they would have made it easily. Poor running in the end.
That's the over. The Indians are 3 for 138. The right-arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the south end.
You can understand why on that line they thought it was safe to let it straight through to the keeper.
Yep.
Timed it nicely. They'll look for a couple, you'd think.
A little flick of the wrist to get it round the corner for an easy run.
Yep.
Obviously didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
Wow, that's missed the
Nice
lot.
bowling.
I'd say it was the right shot to choose, but it was just timed badly. Just couldn't get the drive away.
Yep.
Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs.
Yep.
Great shot.
There was minimal follow-through, just great timing to punch it through the field for 4.
Stoinis shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots, just need to tighten their areas now.
Waiting.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Misses out there on the short and wide one.
The end of a tidy over. Batting doesn't seem to be easy out there at the moment. Good pressure building.
Yeah, catch it.
Well timed, but there's a fielder out there.
Yeah.
Head over the ball, great shot, that's racing away.
Well, that was a really solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
A little late on that, no run scored.
Yep.
Nice shot.
Saw it from the moment it left the hand, latched onto it and given the full treatment.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come. Misses everything.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
Wait. Yep.
Great shot. At least one on offer. There'll be 1 run here for them.
Yep.
More decisive running may have gotten them two. You look at that and I would say they would have made it easily. They need to be a little bit more switched on than that. Good work by the keeper. That wasn't the easiest of collects and saved some certain runs.
Yep, yep. Yep. Yep, yep.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
Yep.
Good batting, get an opportunity to score and take it.
Nicely ran, working the ball away into the gaps to find the easy single.
End of the over, 7 off it. The Indians are 3 for 169. The right-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the north end. Drives and misses everything.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it. No interest in that one from the batter. Khan will be wanting to hone in on a better line and length to make them play next time.
Yep.
I don't think there was any bat on that as they come through for the single.
Yep.
That's great fielding. That ball was flying.
Yep.
Hit that hard, nailed it.
You don't chase those down. Brilliantly timed off the back foot, and that's raced to the boundary.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot. Finds the edge. They certainly don't feel like they've got anything on that, but almost every fielder is asking the question. And gone. That's a fantastic catch.
After all that effort, they just couldn't manage to go onto the 100. They'll feel like they've missed out here.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. Final over in this innings.
Yep, yep.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was absolutely no point in chasing that.
Don't mind getting hit for runs. What's important is to focus on getting the next ball right. beaten on the drive.
Stoinis with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messing everything up.
Yeah.
A couple on offer here.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Yeah. Catch.
And dropped. That sees the completion of the over. A good one too. Not many opportunities to score. And the innings comes to an end. The Giants will need 187 runs. This is a really defendable total. The openers will need to get their iron very quickly and get the scoreboard ticking over if they're to have any chance. Crashed away to the boundary. What a shot to start with.
There was a bit of width on that, and they've climbed into the shot to send it up and over for 6.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump, and that'll force the mistake.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
That's an unbelievable shot into the crowd.
That was timed very, very well. Great shot. Driven down the ground and flew over the boundary.
Tried for something a bit different the last ball. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket.
Nice.
Just threw the shot too early.
Yes, nice bowling.
Tried to get the drive away, timed it poorly, lucky to survive.
Over. The Giants are none for 12. The team will be after a positive innings from this batter. A great opportunity to come in and put some runs on the board. Going with pace now. Right off the middle of the bat.
That's a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
That last ball isn't something you'd want to see a repeat of. You don't want to be giving easy runs away. That's right off the meat of the bat.
Managed to get onto the front foot early and just incredible power to loft that one over the boundary.
You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and put away.
That's a much better directed short ball. Didn't quite manage to get the bat in position. It's through to the keeper. That's the one bouncer for the over.
High in the air. This should be an easy chance.
Good running, just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike and keeps the pressure on the bowlers.
Yes, nice bowling. Nice bowling.
De Kock shakes their head. He was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it.
Really playing all their shots that over. Really expensive. Archer from the north end.
A lovely delivery. Got it in short and surprised them. They'll be happy only one of those is allowed.
Super shot that.
Well, that was a very solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
It can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes you just got to accept it and move on. Drives it into the covers. Fielders, no chance.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions clear. Timed that brilliantly.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant, and that is stayed hit. Fantastic.
A boundary off the last ball. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate?
No interest on that occasion to play at the ball.
Yep.
Quick onto that in the infield. Gone! Brilliant in the field.
The first wicket gone, the opening partnership is broken. You can see the relief on the bowler's face. Another quick wicket and they'll be into the middle order.
It's a long way to walk out here just to walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first one behind them and then push on. Good bit of timing there.
That's the start you want. Awesome shots, and it's flown over the boundary.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key. That's going a long way. What a shot that is.
That's what you pay the entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
A little short on that occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller. Too short on this pitch, and as we've seen already, it makes it very easy to score.
No trouble at all to punch it away to the boundary for 4. A poor delivery.
Sharma, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Brilliant shot, that.
He was just a little bit too full, and it was beautifully timed.
Behrendorff shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots, just need to tighten their areas now. That's off the middle of the bat.
Onto the front foot early, placed it perfectly into the gap, timed it nicely for 4 more.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball, and it'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. In the air. Looks to be landing safely.
That went all the way up toward the grandstand for 4, driven away nicely.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
No runs on that occasion, got into position nicely, just too early on the shot. Couldn't find a gap.
Nicely played.
Perhaps that slipped out of the hand a little during the release. De Kock didn't mind and sent it high and handsome over the boundary rope for 6.
De Kock has got the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits.
Nice bowling.
Misses everything.
Yes, nice bowling.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
That's got to hurt. Misjudged that one. 6 runs added there. The Giants are 1 for 73. The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the south end. Nice shot.
You give that much width and you're asking for trouble. That was so well timed and flew over the boundary.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come. Well taken, had a lot of work to do and held on to a great catch.
That was a very good knock in the end. I'm sure they would have liked a few more, but they'll leave the ground to the applause from the crowd.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark their guard. They just need to rotate the strike early on as they get settled.
Very full, sprayed the ball a bit, but they're content leaving it alone.
Absolutely nailed it.
Too much width and it gives a free swing of the arms through the line of the ball. It's been given the full treatment.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
Obviously didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
Oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
That's just a textbook six. Timed well, under the ball, and it flew to the boundary. Awesome power.
Three more fielders can be moved outside the circle. A new bowler is coming into the attack.
Well-directed short ball, sways out of the way.
Drives and misses everything.
This innings just cut short before it really flourished. It looked like it'd be moving to a big score, but it's not to be.
A big opportunity. They've worked hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get big runs on the board. Goes up and over for six. That's the positive option.
That one they got hold of. The slow ball didn't work and it went all the way.
They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. The first step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually come.
Fielders there in the covers, but they put it right into the gap. That's a beautiful shot.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot. Well placed. Should get a single. Gone. Brilliant caught and bowled.
A trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. That's gone all the way, right out of the middle.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant and that has stayed hit. Fantastic.
Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over.
Yes, nice
A
bowling.
bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
Beaten on the drive. Good pickup, big chance.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
Got all of it, and for six.
That ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward on the front foot is ridiculous.
Boundary off the last ball. What's to come off this delivery, I wonder?
Yes, nice
Misses out there on the short and wide one.
Super piece of timing.
Just missed the line, not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Beautiful slower ball, no contact at all. That was just too good. Misses out there on the short and wide one.
Nice bowling.
Short and wide. Did well to get some bat on that. A well-directed short ball sways out of the way. Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Flew away with pace. Brilliant timing.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous.
Very full, spray the ball a bit, but they're content leaving it alone.
Shouldered arms, a horrible piece of batting.
Well, the end of a productive innings. It didn't quite ignite into the fireworks as we would have hoped, but still, solid work.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should definitely be on the new batter, who strides to the middle. They will be looking for another quick wicket. Doesn't beat the infield. There's trouble here.
Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the third dot.
Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. They'll get at least one.
You can understand why on that line they thought it was safe to let it straight through to the keeper. Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down. Really didn't get settled. Looked to be in trouble, sadly, for most of the knock. A good piece of bowling there. A little bit of pace off the delivery, and the batter is all at sea.
Good, patient batting in that over. Nothing there to chance their arm on. None from it.
Obviously didn't like the look of that one, and just ignored it.
Couldn't have played that any better. There'll be one run here for them.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more. Tried to get the drive away, timed it poorly, lucky to survive.
That's the end of a very good over. Good pressure being put on the batters.
For 126.
Shoulders, arms, and true to the wicketkeeper. Good footwork behind the stumps, taking it cleanly. No interest, though, from the batter. Unable to get the scoreboard moving. Just threw the shot too early.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
There was trouble for a moment, But these two were quick enough to avoid the run-out in the end.
Great shot. At least one on offer.
Pierced the gap and gets their first runs.
Giving them absolutely nothing here at the moment. Another over gone and not much from it. Behrendorff with the ball in hand again.
Nice.
Just need to settle down. The timing's off. These deliveries are there to be hit. Time for cool heads. Played that beautifully. Saw the short one, got out the way. There are no more of those in this over.
Yes, nice bowling.
Behrendorff with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messing everything up. No interest in that one from the batter. Behrendorff will be wanting to hone in on a better line and length to make them play next time. An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. Wood, whose first task is getting themselves settled.
Nice.
Well, they never really got in the right position for the drive for that one. A bit of a loose shot in my reckoning.
No shot offered.
A bit of shape on the ball as they let it go through. Tailed just a little at the end as it went through to the keeper.
End of the over, and again it's a good one for the bowling side. Not letting batters build any momentum.
I don't think there was any bat on that as they come through for the single.
Huge shout. The bowler seems very confident with that one.
It's the sort of dismissal that sees the momentum swing back to the bowler. Gone, but not for many.
Khan comes out to bat in a bit of form, but it'll be interesting to see how they go today. Timed that brilliantly.
That's a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary. Fantastic catch.
Another one goes off to the sheds. That's 9 down. Some good bowling finding this tail out. And it certainly feels like this is close to the finish.
That's off the middle of the bat.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was absolutely no point in chasing that.
always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come. Gone! Takes it and seals the win.
That's it. They're all out. An amazing bowling display. I felt victory was only a matter of time, and so it has proved. Just a brilliant win.